Hey YouTube, it's your boy Dakota Hawk coming at you with another Hawks Outdoors video. Gotta close the door. So let's talk about some things. Letting the boar brush soak along with the razor. And while that's doing that, let's talk about the channel here for a second. Dakota Hawks Outdoors Shaving. Well, clearly I don't do any outdoors videos anymore like I used to. For those who have been with me for a while, you guys know I used to do camping and outdoor stuff, and now I don't do that anymore because of what's been going on and what's changed in my life. And now I'm doing the shaving aspect. So I'm thinking about switching the kind of slogan or logo or whatever to something that to do with shaving, and it's going to be hard for me. Strictly because of the fact that Hawks Outdoors video, for those who don't know, that I'm 22 years of age and I came up with that in high school, and I was very proud of myself for that. So I'm gonna give yourself a little tap. Okay, you should be fine. Today we are going to be shaving with something I don't actually shave with very often, and that is the Cremo Bourbon, I can't pronounce that right, Bourbon scent, and that's what we're going to shave with today, because I've noticed something about Cremo's product. I've been really paying attention to what I'm doing with their products the past week. Note, I also use the shampoo and the body wash. I know I've been paying attention to pretty much every aspect. They say that you only need a almond size on this, and they say you really don't need much on the shampoo and body wash, and you really don't. It's not like, women, they take basically just a palm size amount because they get all that hair. You won't need that with. It's considerably a lot less than what you would normally use. And basically what I'm saying is I don't put enough. So we're going to shake the brush out a little bit. And we're going to do the best almond size that we can do. Alright, yeah, I'd say that's close to an almond size right there. Alrighty, so what's going on? My birthday's coming up. Well, I'll be 22. I'm not 22 now. I know I said I was. I'm not. I'm fixing to be 22 here shortly, in about 20, about 30 days. So about a month. Next month I will be. I spread my face a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit longer video, but I'm alright with that. Let's try it with that. You really don't. I've noticed something with this. You don't need much water with it at all. You can actually do too much water with this. You can do too much water with the Cremo brand because of the substance of which they use. It's water soluble, basically. It basically makes it wetter. But I find that if you use too much water, it'll literally just break it down and make it, basically, it's no longer a cream at all. And I can't, it seems like you can never, just wipe that because it's wet from the steam. I find that you can never get it back to a cream once you add too much water. It literally just destroys it, really. So Use as much water as you want. Just be sure not to use too much water. Because you will mess up your lather. And it's not really easy to get it back. I mean, look at all this lather. Watch. That's good lather. Not too thick. Still can create some peaks. Be a little bit rough with it. See what I can do with it. I'm just messing around here. Alright. I think the bridge of my nose itch. But so here's something interesting. I just came back from the top of the hill. I spent the last 2 hours with a dog that I didn't even know. About 2 hours ago I went to the store. I decided to walk up there. And out of nowhere, a dog came up behind me, scared the living daylights out of me. And I hung out with her. Hung out with her for about 2 hours and she didn't want to go back home. So I ended up calling the random numbers. Because if you don't know, certain companies, they don't put the lines and the numbers like you normally would. They're just numbers. And a lot of people think that those numbers are not phone numbers, that they're tracking numbers for the people who put tracking numbers on their dogs and stuff. No. Most of them are phone numbers. If they have a tracking system on them, it would be end of skin and it would say it. This didn't. This had a name and 2 sets of numbers. And I called her. It was the next county over is Morehead City. So that's who it was. It was a couple of Morehead City. They was ecstatic. And we made arrangements for them to come pick up the dog. And she's a sweetheart. She was the best lap dog you could possibly ask for. I mean, when I went up there, I sat down on a chair and she sat there with me. Man, when they got there, she didn't even poke up to go outside or to go to them. She just laid in my lap. They had to pick her up off my lap because she wasn't budging. She was not going anywhere, that's for sure. So, Bourbon, what I think about it. It's kind of like a soothing type, since it kind of feels like it has menthol in it a little bit. I don't think it does, but it kind of, like, I have a soothing sensation on my face. My hands are... So... But, the bourbon scent isn't too strong at all. In fact, in my humble opinion, I believe it could be a little bit stronger than what it is. That's just me, though. So what's coming up next? Well, I told you guys the last video about Crema. We're still working on that. It's a shipping problem. It's not their problem. It's not my problem. It's just the shipping problem. So they resent it. I should be getting it in the mail. It is Wednesday. Hopefully by Friday I will be getting it. And I'll do the review of whatever I get. And then I'll be also getting some other stuff by me personally. I'll be purchasing some stuff and basically just expanding my horizons on shaving. And I had a fella ask me what razor this is. I left a comment, but again, it's the Facon, F-A-C-O-N premium razors. Got it on Amazon. The shaft from here to here was a blue color. After a while, it does kind of chip away into the silver. It's not an aggressive razor. It has some good weight to it. I say about 3.4 ounces. It's not a short razor at all. I got big hands and I'm able to grip this thing no problem. It is slippery here. You got some texture here, and you got the little, I don't know what it's called, swoosh here, but it is slippery. So I will say that about it, but it is a good razor. It is a good razor. Has some good weight to it. I don't apply any pressure. It does it by itself. And gunkiness. I've shaved with this razor with a full-on beard. You can do it, but you just gotta switch it around a little bit harder. So the gunkiness on it, I haven't really had a problem on gunking up, really, unless you shave your beard off, and that's what I did with it. So it is a good razor, and I think I picked it up for what, $15, $20? It was very cheap. It was very cheap, but it is a good razor. Surprisingly, it is a 3-piece razor. And for those who are wondering what this is just the Vanderhagen shave brush. You could buy it off our website if you wanted to. You could buy it in the kit. That's how I got it. It's a good brush. It's the first brush I've ever owned. And I mean, I already know that there's better brushes out there. I just don't have them. But I've had that since the beginning. So I've had it for over a year now, and it's a good brush. You know, once you break it in, it's a good brush. It's okay. So I do look forward to getting a new one. And of course, you guys know I use a lot of these. I've had the blue one. I've had this one for a little over a year. No, almost a year now. You know, and then I also had the Cole Conk shave. I had 4 of these in the moving process. 3 of them got thrown away. This is the only one I have. So this is it, boys and girls. This is all I have with shaving, and then the razor and the brush. And note, I took a year off. Most of that was done with beard. I had a beard for a good bit of that. So the channel will grow in numbers, hopefully, and the channel will grow in product, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I have 41 subscribers, and I love every single one of you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. And this is why I make these videos. It's for those who actually watch. I think I have 10 or 14 steady followers that I can see going back on my videos. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate every comment. I read every comment and I reply back to every comment. So I appreciate you guys, and appreciate the feedback on the last video for the setup. And I agree, I really do enjoy it. But again, this is the starting point to me growing my channel. We're going to get more products in here. We're going to get more reviews in here. We're going to get a lot more stuff in here. I'm here to stay, guys. I'm not going anywhere. If you guys would give me a chance and stick with me, I'll prove it to you. As always, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe. That helps out me personally, I don't get any income. The only reason why I want your likes, your views, and your subscriptions is because it makes me feel good inside. That's what it boils down to. This channel isn't going to be anything fancy. I'm not asking any money from YouTube or anything. It's just something that I like to do. I gotta shave anyways. And me personally, I look for a lot of reviews, and I just like helping, and I like the community. The DE shaving community is one of the best communities out there, in my opinion. So if you guys aren't in it, I strongly urge you guys to become a member. And the only thing you have to do is go out and get you a sage razor, or just anything really. You can get one of these, bam, instantly in it. Just involve yourself in the community. It's actually a very big and continually growing community. And I appreciate you guys very much. And as always, hope you guys have a great day. I love you guys, and as always, God bless.